Hi Scorpio, welcome to your reading. Today it is Friday, it's the 20th of June 2025. Even though I've said the date, this is a timeless reading. So if you feel drawn to this, there could be a reason why. So let's see what your messages are, Scorpio, at this time. Thank you for being here, you guys. I appreciate you. I'm Rachel. Welcome to Mooncat Tarot. If you're new, please consider subscribing, hitting the notification, and giving me a thumb. You have two, I'm asking for one, Scorpio. So you've got imprisonment, you've got toil and labor. There's something about you working really hard here. You are this main person. I feel like you're working particularly hard. It's kind of an energy of you're kind of in the spotlight here. You're this main person that's putting some kind of work in, and it could be to do with the community, or you could have a sense of community around you, online community supporting you, something that you're working towards. It could be online, but you have something of a following here, or a lot of support. But there's something that you're trapped in your mind over something. This could be someone else's energy, but we'll find out. We do have mature man on the bottom of the deck. There's someone here that's kind of sitting back and they're watching. They could be watching you work. There's someone that could be well-traveled, well-read. They could be an academic, somebody that's like a professor, a teacher. Family room. You may have been to this person's family room, or this could be somebody even that you're married to or connected to somehow. It could be somebody at work. So let's just see what the messages are, Scorpio. Spirits, what are Scorpio's messages at this time? The Six of Cups. So there's a looking back to the past, thinking about someone here, I feel. Somebody from the past, a soulmate connection. The Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy. There's something that I feel like you're trying to bring about here, or somebody is. I think you're trying to make something happen, something about the past. And you've got the Two of Wands. You're trying to plan something here. You're looking at the crystal ball or the world, and you're trying to think about your future and where you'll be. Now there's something about maybe you could be at the crossroads of your life over a decision, but it looks like you're kind of leaning towards one decision more than the other, and like you're about to move forwards with something. Yeah, you're taking control here. There's someone here that I feel like could be this person here, somebody that's mature. They could be a father. They could be a boss, this Emperor Aries energy. There's something about somebody from the past. Aquarius energy with the star. There's something about having hope and a wish fulfillment, like a wishing upon a star. And you have this soulmate connection here with the Two of Cups, but you are trapped in your mind over something. It's like there's something you're not letting go of, something that may have been revealed about somebody here. Okay, so tell me about the present. What is the present for Scorpio? Tell me about the present energy for Scorpio. The World, Capricorn energy. There's a closing of a cycle. There could be a new cycle coming in. Yep, usually when there's something that's ended, like a lesson learned, an end of a chapter in your life, there's a beginning of a new one. And there's something about you moving forwards. This is in the center of your reading here. And then we have the Four of Wands, something about happy ever after. You're moving towards some kind of happiness, some kind of celebration in this present energy. Tell me about the near future. What is the near future for Scorpio? You have this Emperor showing up. Okay. Aries energy. Tell me more about the near future. So you have the Wheel of Fortune and you have the Nine of Swords. So there's some kind of anxiety over something. And I feel like this is somebody from your past could be returning. This Emperor. A fated connection, but there's a past energy here returning, and whether this is your energy here where you're kind of going through anxiety at night, not sleeping about something. So there's something like just when things were moving forwards and things were looking good and life was simple and plain sailing, there's something that shows up here. You do have the Hermit, Virgo energy, and you have the Star. So there's something that you need to think about here wisely. Look at something for what it really is and what have you learned from this particular experience. And I feel like there is this healing, there is this hope, but you also have death here. That's your energy there, Scorpio. There's the end of... I feel like you've gone through some kind of transformation. Before, I feel like this energy with the Queen of Wands, there's something about you being very positive, being happy-go-lucky, kind of being in your intuition, being very warm, nurturing, sweet, friendly, like the Queen of Wands is. And there's something about this maybe being over because of something that happened in the past, because you do have somebody being sneaky behind your back here, wanting a reunion, or there was a third party involved. I feel like your energy's changed towards someone here. Oh, I think I've been bitten. I've just been watering plants outside. We've got a really hot day and I always get bitten. So what is the Six of Cups? What is the Six of Cups for Scorpio? Judgment. You're judging the past. You're looking back in judgment. And I feel like it's almost like you're saying to yourself, I should never have taken this cup. I should never have taken this offer. You're judging yourself for what you did here. And it could be that you gave somebody a second chance with judgment. But I feel like you are looking back in judgment here. Tell me more about the Six of Cups. So you've got the Three of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So you've got the Four of Swords here. You've got the Seven of Wands. It's like you're saying that, it's like now you're avoiding. I feel like you're saying to yourself, I'll never make that mistake again. You're avoiding something here. You're looking back and you're like, I should have avoided this. I should have blocked this energy. I should have just healed. I could have been over this by now. I feel like there's this needing a break, needing a rest, needing time to heal. Yeah, you dealt with somebody here that was... Hold on a second. Bloody door's banging. Okay, that's better. It's a thing when you've got the windows open. So yeah, there's an energy from the past here. So the Magician, tell me about the Magician. What is the Magician? Gemini, Virgo energy. Tell me about the Magician for Scorpio. The King of Cups, there you are. The Eight of Wands. So something's happening fast or happened fast in the recent past here. You've got the King of Pentacles. Whoa, you've got the Devil here on the bottom of the deck. Capricorn energy. There's somebody I feel like that tried to make something happen with you. But you saw this situation for what it was. This person could have breadcrumbed you. It's like your face is saying it all. Your face is like saying, I'm exhausted with this energy. I see this person coming back. So somebody could have reached out. We do have the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Wands here with the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups. But I feel like, I don't know if this is two energies or somebody that's still in their emotions here. They may have opened up to you emotionally. But this is somebody that I feel they may have already been in a connection. They could have been trapped, stuck in a situation. They could have been in a relationship because of codependencies. But I feel like this person tried to make something happen with you. This person could be quite toxic as well, overbearing, manipulative, controlling, giving to you when they wanted to, but I feel like they didn't give you very much. You thought that they were coming in with an offer, but there was something about this offer being small here. Tell me about the Two of Wands. What is the Two of Wands? It's like you're holding onto your stability, you're holding back. You've got the Knight of Wands. So this Knight of Wands, there's a very kind of busy energy here. There's somebody that could have been in and out of your life. Here today, gone tomorrow, hot and cold. Kind of reckless energy, like they do what they want to do. This person's been watching you. There could be silence between you and this person, but I feel like this person kept something secret about a commitment here. With that King of Pentacles, there's somebody that could have already been in a connection, but they're going through some kind of difficult times. There could be a legal situation going on, whether this is you or this person. But there's something about keeping something silent here, a secret that this person has. So I feel like with this energy, with the Four of Pentacles, you were like definitely dealing with somebody that was emotionally blocked. They were holding back. But this person was coming towards you with a lot of sexual energy here. They were coming round when they wanted to get something from you. But this person's definitely watching. But I feel like you learned some kind of lessons, because this is all about the student. It's like you're learning as well. But I feel like this is somebody that may be quite immature. So they may have reached out in the recent past. They may have come towards you. But I feel like with the World, there's something about you learning a lesson here regarding this person. So what is the World? The Two of Cups. The King of Wands. So yeah, fire sign energy here. Capricorn again. Somebody that I feel like this person was very attractive. I feel like you felt like this was a soulmate here. But there's something about them being kind of selfish, being kind of mean, like just being very singular, being in their own energy. And there's definitely a feeling of this person keeping something from you, because there's a big curtain behind them. It's like they're hiding the last cup. They're not willing to give. They're not willing to commit. But this is a soulmate connection nonetheless. But I feel like you had to close this cycle with this person, with this King of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. You've got the Hierophant here, spiritual lesson. So you learned the lesson. There was something about an on-off situation with maybe a third party, or you and this person going round and round and round. Ending, coming back, ending, coming back again. But I feel like this time in the present energy, you could be done. You've closed the cycle. So what is the Six of Swords in the center of Scorpio's reading? What's the Six of Swords? Tell me about the Six of Swords, spirits. What is the Six of Swords for Scorpio? Yeah, I feel like you're traveling light with the Fool energy. You're taking a leap into the unknown. You're moving on. It's like you're leaving the pain. You're moving on from this pain, this betrayal. You're traveling light this time. The Fool only takes a little light knapsack and has nothing but a simple flower. And I feel like wherever it is you're going, you're taking spirit with you. This dog, this familiar or whatever, there's a spirit that's coming with you. Your intuition, spirit. You feel divinely guided to take this leap. Tell me more about the Six of Swords for Scorpio. Justice. Because things were not fair. It's like you had to move on because this person wasn't fair. They were getting more out of this connection than they were giving. And this person, it was just, I feel like just sexual energy here. They left you for dead. They betrayed you. They did something behind your back, I feel. So you're traveling light. You're going somewhere away from this situation because things were not fair. Justice is Libra energy. The Fool is Aries. Pisces energy on the bottom of the deck. So you could be in no contact with this person. What is the Four of Wands? The Four of Wands, I feel like it's saying you're on the right path. 1111. You've got divine protection here. You've got death here, Scorpio energy. There's something about transformation that, you know, you ending something, like there is no more coming back with death. This is this is over. And 1111 is saying you have protection here, Scorpio. You're on the right path. You kind of are thinking about this. Did I do the right thing? Did I do the right thing? What if I want to change my mind? Is it too late? I feel like you're second guessing yourself here, but Spirit's saying that you're doing the right thing. Because maybe this person needs to learn a lesson. Yeah, there's something about a very intense connection here. Where's Binky? Oh, she must have gone back out. So there's somebody that played mind games with you that made you feel, they could have even knocked your confidence. This is somebody that made you feel that if you didn't have them, you weren't worth anything. There she is. Meow. Okay, so there's something about the mind games this person played on you, Scorpio. There was a very unfair situation, but I feel like you're taking the swords away. You're no longer taking part of this. You're definitely avoiding conflict. It's like something's over, it's over. All right, so the Lovers and the Ten of Cups. Wow. The Knight of Cups. There's somebody that I feel could be coming towards you in the near future. Let's just see. Tell me about the Emperor. Excuse me. What is the Emperor? Tell me about the Emperor. Oh, change my glasses. There we go. What is the Emperor for Scorpio? Whoa, that landed on my lap. Yeah, there's somebody here that wants to, they're coming towards you correct as this Emperor. This person wants to resolve some kind of conflict with you. They want to make amends, I feel. Tell me more about this Five of Wands in reverse with the Emperor, yeah. They see you as somebody that's very together here. Like you're focusing on your stability here. You're doing something all by yourself. I don't know whether you are just going to remain in this energy, but there's somebody that wants to make something right here, wants to end the conflict. End the drama or drop the competition, whatever this is. Tell me more about this energy with the Emperor and the Five of Wands in reverse and the Nine of Pentacles for the future. There's somebody that I feel like there's a burden. You've got that Knight of Cups there. Something that you're doing alone. You're working really hard. It's almost as if you don't have time for something. You're just focusing on yourself. You're working really hard. This person could also be burdened. They could be somebody that's burdened by how they've treated you. Ten of Pentacles. There was a marriage here, a commitment. And then there's somebody that's feeling left out in the cold. There's somebody going through some difficult times. They could be feeling destitute with that Five of Pentacles. What is the Wheel of Fortune? The Wheel of Fortune is something about karmic cycle here. It could be that you are moving forwards towards your fortune. You're in charge of your destiny, I feel. You're in control here. Yeah, look, there's something about you, something that you're working on, working really hard in the future. It's going to pay off, Scorpio. You've got the Ten of Pentacles here. This is like the final outcome. This is completion. Something happening very fast. Tell me more about the Ten of Pentacles. There's something about collaboration, yeah. There's somebody I feel that wants to collaborate with you. They want to help you. There's someone here that I feel they want to help you. They want to take this burden off you. Yeah, there's something about help. Tell me more about this Three of Pentacles. But they also want to reunite with you, I feel. Yeah, this is their energy. This is somebody from the past feeling regret, remorse over something here. What is the Nine of Swords? So you are up at night thinking about this offer, the Hangman. You need to, it's like you've sacrificed for this before, I feel. You've sacrificed enough. I feel like you're moving on fast. The Chariot energy, it's like you're in control. The Emperor rides the Chariot, but I feel like you are the one that's really in control here, and there's a sense of you moving on fast. Tell me more about this Chariot. Cancer, Pisces may be significant. The Queen of Cups, the Knight of Swords. We keep getting this on and off situation between you and this person. There is emotions here, but there's also sleepless nights. And I feel like what you're realizing here with the Hangman is that you're done sacrificing. You need to move on, but you move on with love. I feel like there'll always be love here for somebody, but you need to move on. Okay, so let's see what you don't see on the bottom of the deck. So you've got the Hermit. The Hermit is shining the lamp over the cliff, because the Hermit is, if you look at the Fool is about to take a leap off the cliff, but the Hermit is learning from experience that when you do this, it can backfire. And sometimes there's a snake here on the cards. Well, the Hermit's shining the lamp over the snake as if to say, I know from past experience because I've been bitten before when I've done this. So yeah, there's something about you being a lot wiser now and healing and having hope for the future and being divinely protected. And it's like you're wishing upon a star. You're following the star here, your guidance. So tell me about the Hermit and the star, which is Aquarius energy. The Hermit is Virgo energy. Tell me about the Hermit and the star for Virgo. For Scorpio. Okay. Right. What is the Hermit? Yeah, it's like you are holding back. Your focus is on yourself. There may be a lot of anxiety involved, sleepless nights about this. But I feel like you're definitely thinking about a situation that this is all it does for you. This is all you get from past experience. Like you just get up in your mind at night, worrying about what this person's up to, the mind games, the anxiety that this causes you. And I feel like, you know, because you're focusing on yourself and your career's looking good, it's like, do you really need this? So there's this kind of pause, this sort of like a standstill. Like, do I really want to keep putting into this energy, or do I want to move on? And that's your truth. That is your truth here. You're coming up with an idea. You've had a breakthrough and, you know, a realization about how patient you've been. But I do see you struggling with a decision, but also maybe ignoring a decision, ignoring this person. What is the star? Tell me about the star. So this person may reach out, but I feel like you are going to ignore them. Yeah, this person's reaching out. They're trying to have some kind of hope and a future with you. They want things to be, yeah, they want to keep the peace here. They want to make up. They want to make this work. Temperance energy, Sagittarius. Tell me more. But what is Scorpio's energy about this situation? What is Scorpio's energy about this situation? You just do not trust them. I don't think you'll ever trust them, so I think you've moved on for good. Yeah. You've already made a decision. This put you in a crossroads, but you've already made a decision. Yeah, and this is your truth, your realization. So you're moving on. You just do not trust this person, because it's a cycle, Scorpio, that keeps on going round and round, but it never really gets anywhere. So I don't see you going for this. But let's just see what messages we get from the Love Oracle. I'm not doing the all signs this week. I'm giving it a break. I'll do it next week, next time round, okay? So you've got, yeah, somebody wants a reconciliation with you here. Forgiving and learning. You may forgive this person, but you've learned. You've learned. So yeah, somebody from your past is returning to your life. And then there's forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love and present moments. Yeah, because you don't want to let bitterness eat you up and take away from your future love. Healing family issues for some of you. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So some of you, there could be something that happened in the family that's had a bearing on your love life. And then you have, look, we've got all this, religious factors could be involved. God, I've missed that card. I remember I was getting that one every single time, and I was like, oh, I'm going to throw that in the bin. Healing family issues, yeah. So let go of control issues, allow a situation to unfold naturally. But you do have on the bottom of the deck, pay attention to the red flags, the signs are cautioning you, okay? Let's go in with the dice. Let's see what signs you could be dealing with. Aquarius, Scorpio, Pisces, Capricorn, Aries, Taurus, Cancer, Pisces again, Libra, Scorpio, let's just do 2 more, Pisces again, Pisces is quite strong, Capricorn again, in fact we'll just do 1 more, and Gemini. Okay, big life-changing events. What are the big life-changing events for Scorpio regarding this situation or anything else? What are the big life-changing events for Scorpio? Temperance, patience, everything in moderation, patience and balance. And I feel like it's saying trust in your intuition as well. Something about you being on the right path. Trust in your intuition, and things will balance out in the end. You are the Empress. Okay, you guys, I love you, Scorpio. Thank you for being here. Until next time, take care and have a wonderful weekend. Bye.